Thomas is a transgender man. There's a woman born girls in swimming, and it affects girls with scholarship for trying out. It favors him over a natural-born woman. We're going back in Title IX with women's rights and the civil rights. I am Creole descent and Jewish descent, and I believe my daughter ran track. I do not want a man dressed as a woman in the women's bathroom with my daughter, and as a blind woman, I don't want it either. I want women's rights to be protected, natural-born women, and half the babies that women are pregnant with are females, are women, and women's rights are going back with not defining what a woman is.
Loretta, and we heard the Mississippi Senator talk about that as well. Linda Coberly, will you address that?
Sure. So the way I see the Equal Rights Amendment is it requires our lawmakers to be more precise about the problems that they want to solve. It does protect all people against discrimination on the basis of sex. And we have a decision from current Supreme Court, actually written by Justice Gorsuch, that makes clear that discrimination on the basis of sex encompasses discrimination on the basis of gender identity and sexual orientation. So it is true that if the government discriminates based on sex, that is something that the Equal Rights Amendment would contend with. Now, I think what this requires is our governments to be more precise. If there is a safety problem, they should address the safety problem. If there is a fairness problem, they should address the fairness problem. And our courts right now are dealing with this issue under Title IX. It is already an issue under Title IX. And courts are already contending with the issue of how we deal with a transgender girl who wishes to compete on a girls' team. I will tell you that I am much more concerned about the other aspects of inequality that we have and the other deficiencies we have in terms of protection for women and girls. I'm much more concerned about those things than I am concerned about the idea that a man will dress as a woman to gain access to a locker room. I don't think that is a widespread enough problem to be concerned about, and I'm much more concerned about the violence that is exerted every day by men who are dressed as men, who are victimizing women and girls, whether in the home or in the workplace or on the street. So I'm much more concerned about those other kinds of violence